Good day, entrepreneurs. Welcome to the second part of our lesson two in the entrepreneurial mind. In the past lesson, I discussed about the values and intrinsic programs that we had. Okay. Now, I will discuss this cash flow quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. So, if you know Robert Kiyosaki, he's a business tycoon. He is also an author. Later, I will discuss his books. Because his books are the um, yung nagbigay talaga sa akin ng malaking impact on deciding if I will engage in a business or not. So, yun. Robert Kiyosaki discussed this cash flow quadrant in his book Rich Dad Poor Dad. Here, ang sabi niya, in the world, there are four windows wherein people get their income. Okay, so let's see whether saan yung ikaw o yung parents mo or in the future, saan ka magpo-fall na window. So, first window is the employee. Ayan. Second is the self-employed. Next is the business owner and investor. If you're going to look at it, the E and S or employee and self-employed, ang tawag niya dito ay active income. Okay? And business owner and investor are passive income. Okay? So let's discuss each of these. So sabi niya again, this is one way for you to earn. Ayan, the first choice that you can make is to become an employee. When you're an employee, syempre, you have a job. Meron kang job, meron kang trabaho. Companies will provide you with the necessary compensation in return for your services. In a way, the company will lend you the job, and sad reality is you will be replaced at some point. For example, matanda ka na, kahit sobrang galing mo dyan, marireplace ka pa din. Halimbawa, ang galing mo, pero bawa naputulan ka ng kamay o kaya naman nabulat ka or nagkaroon ka ng disability, nagkasakit ka, pwede kang palitan. Okay? So yun, in employment, you only occupy your position temporarily. So, yung iba, they said, secured na ako sa trabaho ko kasi yung company ko, maganda yung benefits, may retirement kami. It's okay. Okay, okay naman yon. May mga ganun talagang companies. Pero you have to remember, and you have, in this pandemic also reminded us that really there is no permanent in this world. Even your job na akala mo sobrang secured ka, even your company na akala mo malaki na and hindi magle-lay off ng mga trabahador nila, it happened, right? And we really don't know when it will happen again. So this is just a reminder that if you're an employee, you have your job temporarily. Your company will just lend you the job. And in employees, the amount of active work determines your income. Pag di ka pumasok, syempre wala kang sweldo, di ba? Meron yung mga benefits na, syempre, pag may leave, ganyan, bayad pa din, di ba? Nag-vacation leave ka, pwede bayad pa din. O kaya naman, buo pa rin yung sweldo mo. Okay lang naman yun. Pero, the reality here, syempre, pag ubus na yung leave, wala na. Umabsent ka, ano na din, kumbaga, hindi, bawas na yung sweldo mo. So yun. So if you were earning, for example, 20,000 per month, I just want to share this because before I graduated, ang standard ko ng mataas na sweldo is 20,000. So yun. So I really look, okay? So I don't know if this will help you, but um before but I experienced yung mga salary na 7,000. Okay. So when I started, maliit lang talaga. Pero ang inaay ko talaga is yung for me, parang okay na ako dito if it is 20,000. So what I did is I set standards. So I want my job to be like this. Diba kasi alam naman natin na yung mga company, they have their own standard. Pero I also have my own standard. So I choose my job. Okay, kasi I know that it will take my time. So if magte-take ito ng time ko tas hindi ko gusto, 'di ba? So sayang yung panahon ko, sayang yung buhay ko, sayang yung oras ko. Kasi time is the one thing that we can never get back. So money, you can earn that. Magtinda ka, you can earn money. At the time that you consumed yesterday, the time that I consumed while recording this, di ko na mababalik yun. So yun. So that is why I really value time. So yun. So that time, um, ayun, kaya kapag ka medyo feeling ko hindi sayang yung oras ko sa isang trabaho, I really leave the job. Pero I set the goal in that job. Kapag natapos ko na, okay na ako. So I can leave na gano'n. So yun, so um, my my tip is if you will look for a job in the future or you are looking for a job right now, you set a standard for yourself. Hindi mo naman kailangan i-share yung standard mo. So, and then that standard, syempre pag na-achieve mo na, parang goal mo yun eh. So, pag na-achieve mo na, syempre higher naman. So, pag na-achieve mo na yung, halimbawa, 20,000 na yung goal mo, hindi 30,000 naman, ganun, and so on and so forth. So, yun. So, that's employment. Okay. Again, in employment, your time equals money. So, si company, kukunin nila yung time and even your skills and even your energy. Ayan. Tapos, papalitan nila yun ng pera. Babayaran ka nila. So that's employment. I don't have anything against employment. I am still employed right now. But again, this is the first and easiest one to have or magna way para magkaroon ka ng pera or mag-earn ka ng money. Legal way. So, kasi baka mamaya may mga illegal na business dyan, syempre mas madali yung kitaan. Pero yun, this is one of the legal way, one of the easiest, kahit na medyo mahirap mag-apply ng trabaho. So yun, so that's number one, employment. Okay, so again, and my tip also is, okay lang maging employed, but you might consider going to another types ng ways to earn. Okay, which is, the second one is self-employed. Self-employed naman, the second choice that we can make is owning a job. Okay, so kung kanina medyo temporary lang si employment, dito naman, you own the job. Kasi uh, ikaw yung, uh, ikaw yung isip nito, ikaw yung kumuha nito. As self-employed, you're exchanging your time for pay. So time pa din equals money. Pwedeng halimbawa, you own a business, and ako, I own a business, but in reality, yung business that I have owns me. Diba? Pagka hindi ako nagtrabaho, hindi ako kumilos, wala naman akong kikitain. So yun, so that's self-employment. Okay? One example din ng mga self-employed individuals, ayan, yung mga dentists, ayan. Syempre, kapag kasi dentist, hindi naman siya nagbunot ng ngipin, di ba? Hindi naman siya kikita today, di ba? Kapag si dentist, hindi naman siya nagpasta, hindi siya nag-brace, hindi siya nag-adjust ng braces ng mga tao, wala siyang kikitain. So yun, so those are self-employed. They okay naman. Okay, this group enjoys more personal and financial autonomy than an employee. Si employee kasi ang difference niya is, syempre fixed yung time, fixed yung sahod. So, kung ang kita mo is 20,000 per month, 15-30, makaka-receive ka ng 10,000. Fixed yun. Okay, so you will really expect that. Kaya ang nangyayari sa mga employees, dahil ina-expect na nila, what they will do is, expected, naggagawa na sila ng gas. So, okay, I will buy this. So, yun. Tapos, so, kaya, di ba, parang dahil in-expect mo na. So, yun. So, si self-employed, most of the time, okay, hindi naman palagi, ayan. Pero yung mga starting kasi, syempre medyo maliit pa lang yung kita niya. Pero, mas malaki yung potential income when you are a self-employed. Depende sa sarili mo. Depende sa kung gagalingan mo ba. So, this group in the quadrant, yung mga self-employed, this is growing in numbers right now. Why? Because of the technology-driven business applications. Because of the technology itself. Di ba yung mga online sellers, di mo alam, di ba, nagpa-mine yan. So, yun. So, live selling yan, pero we really don't know na mas mataas pa yung income nila kaysa sa ating mga employees. So, yun. So, those, kumbaga, mas malaki yung potential income. Hindi sila naka-close lang sa 20,000 per month. They can earn 30,000, 40,000. Depende sa skills, depende sa time that they will allow. Now, again, in reality, many are engaging in self-employment. Ayan. Yung iba naman, they choose to be employees and at the same time, self-employed sila. Okay, ako yun. So I am still employed, pero I have my mini business and online business wherein kailangan pa din ako. So yun. So, dahil kailangan ako doon, ayan, I consider myself as self-employed. And most of the time, ang mga self-employed, these are called slashers. Diba? For example, I am the salesperson, ako ang nagko-compute pa din, ako na yung accountant, ako pa yung sa marketing, ako pa yung sa management. Kasi ako yung lahat eh. Kumbaga parang I really work kahit maliit pa lang yung negosyo ko. So, kumbaga slasher siya. Accountant slash ganyan, slash ganyan, slash ganyan. So those are self-employed individuals. So, yun. So, um, they said, ayan, 95% ng population, ayan, are self-employed individuals. Lalo na ngayon. So, yun. So, next is, so yung una, si employed, the amount of active work determines your income. The amount of time and skills that you will do, ayan, lalo na yung time, it will determine your income. Kung 8 hours ka dyan, it will determine your income. Kung nag-half day ka, it determines your income. Sa self-employed, ayan, ganun din, ayan, the amount of the time that you will spend determines your income pa din. Next is the business owner. Ayan, the third group that we can consider is to be an entrepreneur. Again, I am not against employment. I am not against self-employed. I am both of them. Okay, but you can also consider to become a business owner. Okay, why? Here, you are owning a business model. Meron kang system, may sarili kang sistema. And what is leverage, ma'am? Okay, in leverage, parang in layman's term, you will use other people's time, you will use other people's skills for um, to work for you. Pero syempre, hindi naman sila gagamitin mo lang. You will, in exchange, you will give them money. Ikaw na yung magpapatrabaho o magbibigay ng trabaho sa kanila. And consequently, here, money works for you also. Diba? For example, si Henry C., halimbawa, ang SM, so, diba, I have a friend na scholar siya ni Henry C. Tapos, he told us, diba, namatay siya years back. Pero sabi niya parang 5 years ago or 10 years ago, ano talaga, parang may sakit na talaga si Henry C. So, hindi na talaga siya ang yung hands-on sa SM. But SM is still earning. Okay, it means the money that he has works for him. Um, uh, you can hire the CEO, you can hire the manager, and then sila yung mag-work for you. Ikaw, mag-golf ka na lang, ganyan. O kaya, you just go somewhere, magbakasyon ka. As long as meron kang employees, meron kang hinire, nag-leverage ka. Again, leverage is you will pay for others people time, you will pay for other people's skills. So meron kang mga trabahador. You will leverage yourself. Okay, so that's leverage. Hindi siya masama. Okay, why? Kasi you're paying people naman. Pero kung mag-leverage ka lang on your own para lang um, kumita ka pero you're not paying them the right amount, di ba? Yun yung mas masama. So yun, so the idea behind this entrepreneurship or becoming a business owner is you will create your own business model that consistently can stand with minimal supervision as time progresses. I love um, Robert Kiyosaki's definition of business. Sabi niya, business is an entity ayan, that earns money with or without you. So whether you are there or you are not there, it it will still earn money for you. So yun, so that is a business. And yes, 90% ng wealth ay nasa businesses. So yun, so kaya if you're going to look at it, ayan, di ba? I know, alam niyo na to, kasabihan na to, di ba? Yung mga Filipinos, they are trained, we are programmed. Ayan, pinorgram yung isip natin na mag-aral ng mabuti para pag nakatapos ng pag-aaral, makahanap ng magandang trabaho. Whereas, ang mga Chinese, they were programmed as mag-aral ka or kahit di ka mag-aral, basta paglaki mo, ikaw yung maghahawak nitong negosyo or umisip ka ng sarili mo negosyo. So that is the kind of the program sa atin. So yun, kaya tayo ngayon, after graduation, we look for um, employment. Sila, after graduation, after they graduated or di nga sila graduate, pag ayaw nila mag-aral, you do the business. So yun, so ganun siya. So yun, so again, people work with you and people work for you, and that will give you money. So yun, that will make you or help you earn. So again, I am not against employment. I'm not against self-employment. I'm not against businesses. Okay. So, and one more thing in businesses is it can provide or there is an unlimited potential in earning. Hindi na siya kailangan mag-expect ng 10,000 sa 15 and 10,000 sa 30. So, kung yung 10,000 in-earn mo lang sa isang linggo, that's good, di ba? So, mas malaki yung potential to earn. So, yun. So, that's the business. So, yun. So, again, if you are employed right now, okay lang. Try to venture out to being a self-employed individual and in the future to be a business owner. Kasama din sa business owner ay mga nagpa-franchise. So, yun. So, those are included there. Okay? So, yun. So, sa the franchising naman kasi you will buy the system that the other businesses have. So yun. So pag binili mo yun, sa'yo na rin yun. So you still own that system. And the last window that we have and parang last window that we should aim as an individual is to become an investor. Um, Here in the fourth window or the fourth group or fourth quadrant, ito yung passive income talaga. Yan pala, ma'am, ano bang difference ng active and passive income? Active income, when you work, you will be paid. When you don't work, you will not get paid. So that is active income. Ang passive income, even if you do not work anymore, you will receive your income. Meron kang ma-receive na pera. So here, investor, you own investments, and if you can see this is a 5% of the population only. Ayan. Again, I'm not against being an employed, self-employed, and business owner. But above anything else, if you will be, um, kahit hindi ka pa naman successful, you can be an investor. Kahit hindi naman marami yung pera mo, you can be an investor. Later, I will give you some tips on how to be one. Okay? Anong ginagawa dito? Your money works for you. Okay, so you have your own money. Halimbawa, employed ka, may sobra kang pera, you can invest it. Self-employed ka, may sobra kang pera, i-invest mo. Business, lalo na business owner ka, marami kang sobrang pera, i-invest mo. So, saan ka mag-i-invest? So, here, you will invest in financial securities like bonds, stocks, yung mga companies kasi, yung mga malalaking companies like Jollibee, ASM, ayan. So, naglalabas sila ng stock offering, initial public offering. So what will happen is, you can buy their stocks. Kapag bumili ka ng stock nila, papel lang yan. Okay, parang certification that you are parang owner ka na rin ng particular company na to. For example, I bought stocks in Jollibee. So, wala ngang papel eh. So, ano lang siya, via email lang siya. So, yun. So, through that, halimbawa, dahil ganito yung amount ng pera mo, so makakabili ka ng halimbawa 20 stocks. So yun, so ibig sabihin, may shares ka na, may 20 shares ka na sa particular company yun. So yun. Tapos, each share meron siyang amount. Yun yung bibili mo. So yun, so what else? Where can we invest? We can invest in something of value like real estate. And if you're going to read the Rich Dad Poor Dad and even other Robert Kiyosaki's book, ayan, isa sa parang ultimate investment that he is considering or he is advising sa atin is real estate. So yun, kasi ito yung tumataas yung value. So which most of the time it will generate annual cash flow. So I will also introduce you to one of Robert Kiyosaki's game. Ayan, meron siyang online game. And I forgot, cash flow ata. So yun, so and then you can play there. Tapos makikita nyo on how are you going to spend money in investment. So yun. So si investor, they usually expect their money in a long-term return. Dahil nga, syempre, ang dami mo ng pera, di ba? So, hindi mo siya gagamitin ngayon. So, pwede mo siyang ilagay into 5 to 10 years na time frame. Ayan, para umikot siya ng umikot doon. And then, in that span of time, you will earn. So those are investors. So, again, sabi ko nga kanina, even if you don't have lots of money, pwede ka na mag-invest. So, here, because this is my ultimate dream also. And so what I did was I researched and then I I ventured in some investments. So yun, so in which I can share to you. Kasi kahit ikaw estudyante ka pa lang, you can do this. uh, I can I can assume or I can tell you that you can do this. Why? Because here, if you have your Gcash account, so yun, so you can invest via your Gcash account as low as 50 pesos. So yun. So my first investment in Gcash. So this is not my account. So I just got this from the internet. So my first investment I think is 200. Gusto ko lang itry kung totoo, kung legit. Ayan. So and it's legit. So I can parang pwede akong mag-testify into that. So the Gcash investment here, si Gcash they partnered in Atram. Ayan. So it is a mutual fund investment, mutual fund or trust fund, ganon. So, and then before I invested here, before I invested an amount of money here, I also check Atram. So, chinek ko kung legit. Kasi di ba ang daming scammer, ganyan. Syempre, Gcash yan. So, before kasi wala pang card yan. Di ko pa alam mga office niyan. So, baka mamaya mawala yung pera. So, san ka maghahabol? So, wala. Kasi online lang yan. So, yun talaga inisip ko. So, what I did my research and it's legit. So yun. So Atram, and then in your Gcash account, if you're going to look at sa akin kasi sa application ko parang may more, tapos may nakalagay na financial services, tapos G-Invest. Ayan, or baka may nakalagay na invest money, so you can click that. And then, you will be, ayan, ano ka na, sa Atram, Peso Money Market Fund. So, mag-invest ka lang dyan, tapos alagay mo lang yung pera mo, and then um, you can see the growth of your money. Siyempre, pag medyo mas malaki yung nilagay mo, mas malaki din yung growth ng money. So, so I did my experiment kasi I also have my bank account. Legit naman na mas malaki yung kinikita in the Gcash investment the compared to the interest in banks na monthly. So yun. So, ano lang difference niya, ma'am? Kasi syempre yung sa banks, it is insured. So, hindi mawawala. For example, I invested 500 pesos. I put 500 pesos in the bank. Hindi maging 499. So, 500 pesos yan or more. So, yun. Pero sa investments kasi, so, wala tong insurance. So, kapag mababa yung market, bababa din talaga yung, yung stocks mo or bababa din talaga yung amount ng money mo in the Gcash investment. So, yun. So, pero based um on my experience, hindi man siya nagiging zero. Hindi naman siya nababawasan. For example, I invested 500 pesos, hindi man siya naging 499. So, for example, naging 510 siya, tapos 510, naging 508, ganon. Hindi siya yung nababawasan mismo, yung money that I put there. Kasi, ang Atram, or yung risk in this, kasi pinag-aaralan nila yan eh. So, ang risk dyan is moderate lang. Hindi naman high yung risk. Kapag high yung risk, dun yung pwede kang ma-zero, ganyan. So, yung mga nababalitaan mo. So, yun. So, that is the first one. So, again, you can invest here if you have your extra money. Kasi what's good here is, after I invest it here, I forget about it. So, hindi ko na siya naaalala ulit. Tapos, up until ay, oo nga pala, maklik ko yung investment, ganyan, tapos makikita ko, ay, lumalaki yung pera. So, yun. So, that's the Gcash Invest. So, if you want, ayan, you can try it also. Yung parang matry mo lang. So, yun. So, and then, as young as you are, you can start investing na din. And then, next is, ayan, sa COL Financial Philippines. So, I also own, COL Financial is a stockbroker. So, what you will do is, kapag you want to invest, hanap ka ng broker mo. Parang agent. So, yun. Kasi, parang they are the soul, parang sila yung um, may karapatan na magbenta ng mga stocks of a particular company. So, yun. So, kaya sila ang mga stockbroker. We can also have investment banks. So, you can buy via sa banks or investment companies. Mayroon mga companies na they will allow you, mag-invest ka dito, ganyan. Tapos sila na yung bahala dun sa pera na yung investment. So, yun. But in my case, I look for a stockbroker, which is COL Financial Philippines. So, here's the official website of COL Financial Philippines. So, if you're going to look at it, ayan, every Filipino deserves to be rich. Ayan, this is the chairman and the founder of COL. And then, ayan, so you can have investment seminars, free 7-day trial if you want to try. Ayan, but I can guarantee na it's legit. Okay, kasi I am doing the trading here. So what I did is I applied for an account. So yun, open a COL account online. I will provide another video here kasi marami din nagtatanong on how to apply. Medyo marami siyang requirements, but it is good. Ayan, mas maraming requirements, mas legit. Okay, kasi mas gusto nilang ma-assume that you are a legit individual na kaya mong mag-trade. So, yun. So, and then, you can also start here as low as 1,000 pesos. So, again, you don't have to be rich to invest. So, you can just start. Yeah, now, after I applied for an ACOL account, they gave me the user ID and the password. So, you can log it in here. Ayan, for example, okay, so here's my account. And then, so when you log in, ayan, andito lahat. So you can see the magkano yung mga stocks. Ayan, close na yung market kasi hanggang 12 noon lang sila or 1 p.m. yata. So yan. So, and then, you can type here. For example, kasi palagi tingnan ng GFC, Jollibee. Ayan. And then code. So yun. So the amount of stocks of Jollibee is 179. Kahapon it's 180. So yun. So bumaba siya. Diba? Ang open na what do you call this? The amount niya is 180 kanina. Tapos naging 179 siya. So yun. So, and then, whatever. Halimbawa, kasi mga ano yan eh. So yung mga pangalan ng company, for example, Pure Gold. I want to look for Pure Gold 36. The first time I saw Pure Gold, I think 5 pesos lang. So imagine kung gaano tumaas yung ano nila, yung amount. What else? Ayan, you can also have CCOL dahil na broker mo siya. Bibigyan ka niya ng lahat ng information about the stocks. For example, ayan, so here parang puro mining, ayan, about the mining industry. You can also have here research here and the technicals. Here I always look for the technical guide. Kasi technical guide, nandito lahat ng presyo ng stocks. Okay? And also, meron silang recommendation. So, for example, and this is the price, parang in the medium term, ganito yung amount ng price nila. So, yun. So, kung halimbawa ito, 3,000 yan, yung latest na amount niya. Pero, nag-reach yung amount ng stocks niya into 4,000. So, yun. Tapos, trend mode niya dahil pababa eh. Diba? So, ang recommendation nila, you can sell it. So, yun. So, ganun siya. So, here, halimbawa, ayan, BPI. So, si BPI, ang amount niya is 83 pesos. So, yun. So, ganyan siya. So, halimbawa, ito, pataas siya. So, ang trend niya, pataas, you can buy. So, yun. And then, one tip here is you have to, you should just invest something or some amount of money na okay lang na mawala sa'yo. Why? Kasi, di ba, pag lahat ng ipon mo nilagay mo dito, tapos biglang nagsara yung isang company, o kaya naman, bumaba yung stocks niya, ganyan. So, lumong-lumo ka na. So, parang feeling mo na scam. Pero in fact, hindi mo naman dapat ginawa yun. So, yun. So, just look or just invest something that okay lang na mawala sa'yo. So, yun. So, for example, yung MPI, palagi ko kasi tinitignan. Metro Pacific Investments, 3 pesos lang. So, for example, I invested 1,000 dyan. So, yun. Tapos, kada invest mo kasi may broker's fee lang. So, yun. So, yun yung bayad natin sa COL Financial. Lahat naman ganun. Kahit saan ka bumili ng stocks mo. So, yun. So, that is, compare. Okay, I will show you my portfolio pero maliit pa lang to. Ayan. So, yung portfolio ko is, ayan. Here, I bought um, a Jollibee shares. 30 shares ng Jollibee. Tapos, I bought it at 149. That time, one tip, inabangan ko to nung ECQ. Ayan. Pag ECQ kasi, di ba, nagbababaan na. Di ba maraming nagsara mga businesses noon. So, yun, so magbababaan talaga ng price. So, what I did was, actually, nag-130 pa nga yan, hindi ko naabutan. So, nung 149 na sabi ko, okay na to kasi baka mamaya tumaas na siya. I bought na. So, I bought, I think parang mga 4,000 or 5,000 yung binili ko nun. Tapos, ayan. So, I bought 30 shares. Ngayon, ang market price na niya, 179. So, I bought at 149. The market price right now is 179. Ibig sabihin, 30 times 30, nakita na ako 900 pesos. So, or almost 900. 836.41. Kung ibebenta ko siya, may kita na ako ng ganun. Pero kung hindi ko pa siya ibebenta, okay lang. So, it will just stay there. What if mag-200 siya? What if mag-250 siya? So, yun. So, that is how you will earn from that. Yung iba dito, they earn from, they just earn from yung short term na investing, yung kapag ka sobrang bumaba ng stocks, bibili sila ng madami. Tapos kapag ka sobrang tumaas, nabebenta na nila agad. So, yun yung buy and share sa short term. Pero hindi ko pa siya tinatry kasi kailangan dyan abangan mo yung stocks kasi mayroon diyang time na sobrang bababa yan. Doon ka bibili. So, yun. So, but if you want it for a long term, so what you will do is, bili ka lang, tapos kasi si, um, ano ba, si Jollibee, I bought Jollibee. Nag-i-issue naman sila ng dividend. So, I can earn naman din through the dividend. So, again, that's Col Financial. Again, I am not against business, self-employed, and employment. But again, parang maging pangarap nating lahat that we would all be investors and we will allow our money to work for us and not us working for money. Okay, so to end this, so yun, so I would just like to recommend to you, and if you have extra time, you can read Rich Dad Poor Dad. So this is a book by Robert Kiyosaki. Um, Parang medyo ma-open yung mind mo about the things that are programmed in our minds na hindi pala dapat or yung mga things na pinoprogram sa minds ng mga rich people. So yun. So and you will see um how they program their kids and the people around them on how to get rich. So yun. So di lang naman to get rich in the world setting, but you allow your money to work for you in the future. Which is, yan, sa fourth quadrant, which is the investor. So yun lang. Thank you so much for listening in this video or in this lesson. I hope you learned a lot, and I hope that we would get in touch in the future. You can write your suggestions or recommendations in the comment section. Thank you. See you on the next videos.